this. Hello, everybody. How are you? Oops, what did I do here? I lost you guys. There we go. Let's see if I can figure this. There we go. I clicked something and made you guys all disappear. Oh, I see you. Hi, Miss Tiffany. I am doing great. How are you? I hope you are doing well. How are you doing, Miss Tiffany? Making sure you guys can see me. I clicked some buttons, so I'm making sure I can find everything. Sometimes I push buttons I shouldn't be pushing, I guess. How are you guys doing? Well, I'm happy you're doing good. So I wanted to come on and see how everybody was doing. It's really cold here today. I'm kind of really sad about it. Um, I wanted to come on and see how everybody was doing. I was hoping to hang out and give some readings today to help you guys. There's Leo, his way of saying hi. You know, he always has to say hi to you guys. He has to put his own 2 cents in, right? He's probably, I don't know who he's barking at, but he's barking at somebody. Silly puppy. How are you guys? Is anybody else kids on spring break? We're on spring break this week. I was hoping to try and get to my goal so we can do some fun things with the kids today. So we haven't really done a lot. We haven't really gotten to do anything. It's been so cold outside. It's been raining all week. It just has made me so sad that we haven't been able to any fun. I'm hoping that maybe we can go do something too for like during the summer, be able to take the girls and do some fun stuff. Hi Dee. How are you? Hi Miss Anna. There's all the comments. I don't know why it takes forever. I'm like, where's all the comments? I hope you guys are doing well. I did post a special today that I enjoyed. So if you would like a little message to your inbox with a picture of a card, I think you guys will like it. It's so cold. It's only 40 degrees. I guess it's not raining anymore, but it's really gross outside. Yeah, I'm hoping to. Like, I wanted to do some things, but the weather's just been so crappy. We were gonna do some things too, but we had some family stuff pop up, so my husband had to take a trip over, not this weekend, the past weekend. So we've all been just kind of hanging out now. Yes, we're gonna try and take them to a few places this weekend to make up for the week. Well, if my kids had easier birthdays, I would love to do something with them for their birthdays. Their birthdays are just they have their birthdays are hard. They've already had their birthdays. Sometimes I know there's a few years that we gave them a summer birthday. So we do like summer birthday parties. We have done because their birthdays are by Thanksgiving and Christmas. So and I know people go away for those holidays, so it makes it really hard. So sometimes I let Lily have a birthday party over the summer. It makes it easier. Yeah, we're winter babies. Only my husband's a summer baby. Hi, Miss Teresa. How are you? Yeah, me and my youngest are November. My oldest is December. My husband is the only summer baby. Even his kids are winter babies. They are January and February. So all the kids' birthdays right in a row. Celebrate in the snow, pretty much. I'm jealous at your summer babies. Summer babies, I just feel like, you can do so much more outside. I think it would just going outside and letting them run around and be crazy. Can't do that. Well, I guess I could do that. Let them go play in the snow, but who wants to play in the snow? what is that, right? I don't know. Yeah. Yes, it's funny. His first two are January and February, and then our oldest was December. And then Isabel was due in December, but she came early, so she came November. So we kind of ignore each other to make sure we don't add to that list. So we got November, December, January, and February. It's interesting. Unlike my sister-in-laws who have like millions of kids and all their birthdays are in like different months and spread out. I'm like, you guys are lucky. So how are you guys? I feel like this week is flying by. I kind of thought the week would go kind of slow because of them being home, but I feel like it's gone by really fast. I feel like this whole year's gone by fast. I'm kind of sad because I know that means Isabel is almost done being a kindergartner. So it makes me kind of sad to know that soon I'll have a first grader. I think Isabel was due December 4th and she came November 29th. I think she came a week early. But I couldn't be more happier that she did because I didn't want my OB to deliver her. I did not like my OB whatsoever. And with my insurance, I could only go to her. And I was not a fan of her whatsoever. 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess she only came 5 days early. I did not like her. So when my water broke, we got to go to the hospital and the doctor she had on call, I met her when I had my oldest and I cried because I was so happy to have a different doctor deliver. I was like, can you please make sure that no matter what happens that you deliver? She was like, well, your doctor said she was leaving in a few hours to come home. I go, please deliver this baby. She was like, okay. And she got to deliver it. I thought I was gonna be one and done because my parents only had me. But my husband saw how spoiled our oldest was getting being the only one. But he comes from all of his families are so big. Like his mom, he had 4 kids, he has the 4 of them, and then his dad had another 2. So he has 5 brothers. And, his dad has like, I'm not even going to sit here and count, has like 5 brothers and sisters. I think his mom has at least 4 brothers and sisters. Like he's used to having big families, so he was seeing how spoiled she was getting. So he was the one who was like, we need to have another one. And of course, the second one is all me, and the first one's all him. So it was funny. Kids. What are we going to do with them? Crazy, crazy, crazy. No. I'm not looking forward to the teenage sessions yet. That's why I'm hoping things can slow down just a little bit. And I try to enjoy it. But then I feel like, if she grows up a little bit, like if she grows up a little more, like the hyperness will slow down. But then I know the attitude comes, and then she doesn't want to hang out with me anymore. Is there any in the middle? Oh my gosh, after I'm surprised I even have one after Lily. Lily's pregnancy was awful, but see, it was good Lily came first because her labor was fine. So I wasn't scared, but Isabel's labor sucked. So I wouldn't do that again. So she's at that stage where she's kind of like her independence, her confidence is high. You know what I mean? She's just at that point where she's really, I don't know, whatever is before a tween, I feel like that's where she is, or if she is like hitting that tween stage. But I'm just like, oh my gosh. Because I love the cuddles and I like that I still get hugs and kisses. But like she has so much energy. I'm like, woman, let's chill out just a little bit. And then they retreat back to their dungeon. See, they do that now. So I feel like maybe my girls are turning into tweens already because they like hanging out together in their room. Oh, I don't know. I'm not ready for that yet, but I know it'll come fast. Man. Makes me sad. And you know what they do? They start really early with all of that. Like I'm hearing stories about school. I'm hearing stories about things. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, hearing what, just hearing things. It's just, to me, it's just completely crazy. It makes me sad. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It makes me sad. I don't even like to know. I love it. There are some days that I would love to. I'm the type of person who'd be like, if a stork flew by and dropped me a baby from the sky, I would take it. I just don't want to go through the whole process again. I don't know. I don't know if I could survive another pregnancy. I've never, unless it was going to be really easy, then I'll take it. Miss Cheryl, are you here? I'm starting to yawn. I always do this when Miss Cheryl comes in and watches me. For some reason. Somebody comes in and is good at getting my energy. Or their spirits just come through. Oh, my goodness. There's always hope, Miss D. I always believe that there's hope. So I'm going to tell you guys about the star. Let's see, what's it called? It is, which one am I doing? I found a bunch of fun ones that I want to do. Oh my God, 6. Oh my gosh. The star guide spread that I posted up for a mini reading that you can get to your inbox We talk about present situations, the causes of conflict and obstacles, the changes needed in order to face the challenge, your strengths, other challenges, and a final outcome. I couldn't, oh my gosh, 6. Oh, I don't know. I'm a big baby when it comes to pain. I don't know if I can handle 6. And you know what? You're all connected for a reason. I know sometimes it's hard, but it's just that hard lesson. I am, I could say I have a long way for grandbabies, but not Isabel. Please, not Isabel. She's only 6. I didn't mean to say Isabel. I'm gonna knock on wood. I meant to say Jasmine, my husband's oldest daughter, my bonus daughter. She's at the age where she can, if she wanted to, give us a grandbaby, but she's in a new relationship right now, so I don't think grandbabies are coming for a while. She got out of a long-term relationship and she's in a new one, so I don't think babies are on her mind. There's nothing for you to feel guilty about, my love. You don't have to feel guilty. I know. I'm like, why did I say Isabel? She's 6. Knock on wood. There better not be nothing for at least another 18 years, please. She doesn't need it. Even though she's the one who told me she's going to have like 8 kids when she grows up. But I don't know. We don't need to start. Don't need to start anytime soon. I thought the kitty came by me. It was not her. It was something else. she has 2 dogs, so Jer has like grand pups, and so does Anthony had 2 dogs too, so his girlfriend has them. So we have like 4 grand pups. I think it's 2 and 2. 2 girls and 2 boys, I believe. Welcome, Sandra. I'm sure that's fun. I don't know. I used to be an infant room teacher, so I love babies. I think this stage has just been harder for me because I worked in infant rooms for like 10 years, so the baby stage is really easy for me. So I'd rather be in a room full of like 10 babies than 5 talking kids. He hit me, she called me a bad word. I'd rather have all the babies and just figure out and being able to take care of them. But you'll get through it, Misty, and so will your daughter. I know it's a roller coaster, but sometimes it's hard. It's like, why did we pick these lessons for ourselves? Why are they so difficult? It's because deep down, we're ready for it. Hi, Miss Diane. How are you doing? I enjoyed your collage of your puppies. I saw it. I don't remember if I liked it or if I loved it or not. Remember, I saw it, but the kids, I think we were at softball, so I was kind of distracted, but I saw it. The best babies are the ones you can give back. I never wanted to give them back. It was hard for me, especially when I first started. I loved those babies like they were mine. And a lot of times when I nannied at one point for a friend of a friend, and it was funny because I was there, because mom was a nurse, so her hours were off. But we would always, I spoiled him because I always wanted a boy, so I kind of really spoiled him, and I treated him so much like my own. which you should do, but I did. So every time I would go to pick up my purse to leave, when mom would come home, he would start crying. And I felt so bad. It was like, I'm like, you're supposed to do this when mommy leaves. It was just so funny. So like when it was time for me to leave, she would always have to take him and distract him before I'd grab my purse to go home, or else she'd be like having the crying baby waving at me out the window. It was so funny. I can't believe like he's double digits now. He's probably 10 or 11 now. A lot of my first babies are like probably graduating high school soon, and I just can't handle it. So I know how fast it goes. I know it goes fast. No, and I don't think you would ever fail. Just something you're getting, just the way you can think of it, Miss D, is you're just getting this lesson over with. And know that everything you're learning now, you won't have to go back and do. That you trapped in your yard. Oh, yeah. I know you're never supposed to have favorites when you work in a center, but I love the ones that always came to me were the boys too. So I think that was supposed to be my boy fix, and like that's why I was always meant to have two girls. I had one in the last group of the center. I'm friends with his mom on Facebook, and I can't believe how fast he grown. He didn't like anybody but me. Yeah, and he was just like my little boy. I love him. So it's hard seeing him playing guitar and playing basketball and seeing all that. I was just changing your diapers the other day. How are you doing this? I'm not looking forward to that, Miss Teresa. And I'm sure D isn't either. Yeah. It's just crazy. I love it. Sometimes I think that's why my husband got a dog, was because the cat that we got is a girl. So he needed some masculinity in this house. But I know he always wanted a dog, and he got a boy one. So I think he did that. I think he knew it was either get a dog and have it a boy, or I was probably going to want a baby. Even though I think a baby might have been a little easier, but it's okay. He eats as much people food as I think a baby would have, but oh well. Are we really going to ask these? I'm not going to answer that question. This is not a question that I'm going to answer, and I'm sure this is just a trolley thing. So I'm gonna let you go, dude. Oh, that's right. Yeah. See, I don't know. I wasn't somebody who enjoyed school. I went to school, I did what I needed to. Where and my husband was the same thing, was the same way. But he's all. But these two girls, man, they like school, so I'm not too worried about it. So far, they've been good. They're doing what they need to do. I'm just like, if you like school, you just keep going. I ain't gonna stop you. I can say that. I would never stop them. Miss Diane, let me know when you are back, my love. Well, then we'll pull you right back. Who did you want to talk to, Miss Diane? If you get pulled away, just let me know, and either I'll come back to you, or you can message me. Your mom. Okay. Let me connect to your mom. My hair is driving me crazy. I always try to wear my hair down for you guys, but I just cannot handle my hair. I need to cut it. And I know my husband's not going to like that, but I can't handle long hair anymore. Now I see why moms always cut their hair so much. Miss Diane, I'm here. She's coming in and she's saying that you need to take a ride. And when the way she's showing me that you need to take a ride, and the way she's showing it to me, like the movie clip that she's showing me, I feel like you're very, I feel like you've been really busy, and I feel like, I know I do know what you do, but I don't know what you do. But like, I feel like you're just so consumed in work and everything else. And she's kind of showing it to me like you getting on a motorcycle and just driving off. Like, I feel like you need some freedom, and I feel like you need space for yourself, Miss Diane. She's saying that she wants you. She just wants you to escape, is what I'm hearing. She's showing me you just like driving off, and like, it just, I feel like I don't know what movie that is. What movie is that? I don't even know. I don't know what movie I'm seeing, but like, I just see you like being able to breathe. And the way it makes me feel when I see this is that we just haven't had a lot of time to do things that we want to enjoy. Are there some things on your bucket list that you want to do? Because they're showing me the crossroads, and they're showing me that we're always doing what we need to do and what we have to do, and that we think that she wants you to run away. That's a better way of putting it. Yeah, she wants you to run away, Miss Diana. And she came in with that hot and heavy, man. Like, she didn't even say hi. She was just showing, she's like, she needs to go. Like, she's showing, she hopped on a motorcycle and she's gone. She wants you to go. Because she's laughing. She's like, I just want her to be able to enjoy some things. I keep hearing something about a bucket list. Are there places, or she's making my nose itch so bad. Are there places or things that you want to go? See, this is probably why she's telling you need to have a bucket list. She said that you're too focused on everything else, that you're going in a different way. Maybe this is her way of saying you need to make a bucket list, that she wants to be able to focus on yourself. This is why she keeps bringing up a bucket list. She wants you to make a bucket list. Oh, you know what she just showed me? Oh, I love it. She showed me like you can take a jar that you have at home, and she's saying take the piece of papers. She's like, and she's showing me like write something down that maybe you can do, that you could take a week vacation or do something within a weekend. Rip it up and put all of it in a jar. And when you have the ability to go do something, or have savings or whatever it is, she's showing me you pulling out a bucket list and doing that, and so that way it's checked off. She's saying that she wants you to run away. She just wants you to go do stuff. She just makes me feel like it's time for you to do it. And you know what? That's a good self-care thing too, is just figuring out maybe something that you want to do. Like, for me, something on my bucket list is that I would love to do, that I'm hoping at some point, we can, I know, right? I've heard how expensive flights are right now and stuff, and gas is, we won't even talk. We all know how bad gas prices are. One day I would love to take the girls to Florida and being able to let them play at the beach and just not have to, no worries, just have fun. You know what I mean? Like, to be able to do that. And that's like something on my bucket list. But she wants you to, have you ever thought about going on a road trip, Miss Diane, or getting a camper and just driving around with your puppies? Is that something that maybe you have thought about doing? when it comes time to retirement, and don't tell me that you're never going to retire, because I'm seeing you like with some type of RV or camper. I don't know what any of those things are called. Don't tell my husband. But I see you with that, and I see you exploring with your puppies. Oh my gosh, I think I remember that from last summer, Miss Diane. I think we talked about, didn't that come up in a reading? That I remember that. Oh my gosh, I'm trying not to laugh, because I remember saying that I saw you buy something, and it was the lawnmower. Well, there you go. Then that's, and that you driving around the coast of Michigan, that's you escaping. That could be kind of like the motorcycle. Why? I don't know. She showed me as a motorcycle. Maybe she was just telling you to do it and do it quickly. Hi, Miss Pam. How are you? That's funny, though. And if you need things to see on the coast of Michigan, you could always message me, and I can make my husband tell you, maybe, if he knows any things to sightsee around the coast of Michigan. He's from the Michigan, Ohio. I don't know. He may not know anything about the coast of Michigan. I always think he knows everything about Michigan and Ohio. No, because you can't take your puppies with you. You can't take your puppies with you on a lawnmower, Miss Diane. I'm doing good, Miss Pam. That is so funny. I don't know. I think you need, she just wants you to be able to enjoy. She's saying that you need to have, she just wants you to escape and being able to do that.
Google waterfalls and lighthouses. I'm taking a whole bunch of trips through Michigan.
See, he does know stuff about stuff. You can take your dad if you want. I just feel like you need to get away from work. I just feel like you need to be able to have, to be able to breathe fresh air and to be out. Everything she's showing me is about being outside and not having so much weighing heavily on your mind, having so much to do. I just feel like you need a break. Did you hear him, Miss Diane? He said something about lighthouses and waterfalls to go see. Sometimes he's my quiet talker. I'm really loud, so I don't know if anybody could ever hear him. Because I'm always like, what? She's telling me that you had that there's been some victories at work lately. Did you accomplish something, or is there something that has gone good at work where you've been able to let's see, what is she showing me you do? I don't know. I feel like you don't have as much pressure, but I still feel like you still, like, sometimes your workload isn't as big. I don't even know what she's showing me. Okay, I know he's so much quieter than I am, so sometimes I don't know when people, if you heard him or not. Work hasn't been busy. Is okay. Were you guys really busy and like finished something, and that's why it hasn't been so? I don't know. She was talking about some type of victory. Let me see what she's talking about, because she's kind of just showing me things. Victory. What is, that's a lot of stuff. That's so funny. I was just gonna add, are you thinking about getting another dog? I heard victory and I kind of saw a dog, so I didn't know if you were thinking about another puppy or if you were gonna go do something with the puppies. Maybe that's when all of a sudden I heard victory and then I saw a dog. I'm like, I think she already has a dog like that. Oh my goodness! Next time we come to Michigan, we'll have to bring Leo to you, and you can help us with Leo. I don't know what Leo would do at a dog park or anything like that. I have no idea what he would do. You have looked at adopting another collie. Okay, because I heard Victory, and I didn't really understand the picture, so I know she was talking about work, but then she showed me a dog. So maybe she's trying to tell you that if you want to get another one, that you'll have, this is her way of saying that you'll be able to have the victory of having another one. Is one of your babies getting older, Miss Diane? Because she's showing me that that your older puppies would be a very I only have the one dog, and I've only had one dog, and I swear I'll only have this dog. Will help train the little one, because I feel like because she's showing me that if you get one now, she's saying that that your other puppies will help with this one. She's just showing me an older one will be able to help. I know it sounds weird, training. I don't know what the right word is in the doggo in doggy language. But she's showing me it would help you too, between work and between trying to find time for yourself and dad and that. I feel like it could also help too. He is great with other dogs. Okay. I think you should go for it. That must be because I saw Victory, and then I thought she was showing me something else, but then she showed me is a collie the dog that you have in your picture? I don't know dogs. So when we first got Leo and people said, "Oh, is he mixed with this and this?" I'm like, I don't even know what those are. I think Miss Diane has known me long enough too where she knows I don't know dogs. You either have a small dog or a medium dog or a really big dog. That's usually how I do my animal readings for dogs. I think I know what a collie is. I think that's like a dog that my mom always loves, are collies. I don't know dogs, but I'm hearing that you could have Victory getting another dog and that taking care of it. I don't know if I want another person to take care of. Yes, and I feel like because I think if you did get another puppy too, I think if you did get a puppy one or a younger one, when your dad's over or when you're with your dad, I feel like it will just bring some joy too. Everybody likes little puppies. We went and dropped cookies off to one of my friends who live out by us, and she's trying. She has these puppies. They're not old enough for people to take them home yet. But she was like, "Look, I got puppies." I'm like, "Yeah, I already have one." But she brought them out, and Isabel got to play with them. I was like, "They're cute." I go, "But I don't think I can handle another dog." I'll take another cat, though. But I don't think Feathers would like that very much. We got very spoiled children and fur babies in our house. Very spoiled. See, he agrees. No more. Yes, Logan is the collie, the gray hair one. Okay. I think another puppy would be good. And I think it would be good for Logan too, to be able to have, given, I know it's going to sound really weird, but this is what I'm hearing. Not that it would be giving him extra responsibility, but it would just be giving him something to do. You know what I mean? He'd be able to have someone to play with, somebody to teach him, how, what you like and how to be good. You know what I mean? Even though they're dogs, it's no different than us raising children and telling our children how to be. Let's see. What did you want insight on Dad? She's just hanging out and talking. She wanted you to get another dog because I feel like it'd be good for you and Logan. Let's see what she has to say about Dad. She's just kind of hanging out today. Is your dad having any chest issues, Miss Diane? Or is this your mom I'm feeling? I feel, was she on a breathe? Is he on oxygen? or having something that helps him breathe, or did she? I was trying to connect to see if this was Dad, but I can't tell. So all of a sudden I feel like something was put on me and now I could actually breathe. I feel stuff in my chest. Because she's showing me too, she shows me too with your dad that he has his good days, he has bad days. She had oxygen. Okay, this is her coming through. Okay. So all of a sudden I just felt like I felt stuff in my chest, but then I just felt like all of a sudden oxygen was being blown through me. Okay. Did she have any chest or heart issue? Because if this is not her, then this is her coming through telling me that there might be something going on with his chest. Because the chest energy and the oxygen energy was totally different. I don't know how to always explain the way I work and the way spirit works with me, but I can tell it's completely different energy. Like, I don't know. I just feel like my chest is really sore. Did your dad have any heart issues before, Miss Diane? Like, it's not going away. So I feel like this has to do with your dad. Okay, so this is her coming through. Okay, I'm feeling stuff in my. Sometimes when I feel this, it doesn't go away until it's acknowledged. She had the heart. Okay, so this is her coming through stronger. Okay. He has in the past. Okay. The bypass. That might be what I'm feeling. Okay. Because I'm like, it's not going away. So there has to be something with your dad. Okay. So she's bringing that up. And I feel like, sometimes he may be, I don't want to say episodes because I don't know what that means. And I don't mean it in a scary way. But I don't know if there's been things popping up with him. No, it's not you. I'm hearing this is about your dad. I just feel like she's just showing me like because of the stuff he's had in the past, and I don't know if he has he been I don't even know, like she's showing me sweeping and getting up and doing and moving things. I don't know if he's been more active lately, but she's showing me that he just needs to be careful of how active he is. Because she's showing me some days he thinks he's like 50 or not 50, like he's like 20 years old again. Like some days he thinks he's younger than what he is, and then he has his hard moments. Because she's showing me he has up and down days, and it all depends on how much activity that he does. She's telling me like for the summertime. She's saying not when it's too hot, which I like I would hope Miss Diane would not put him outside in like 90-degree weather. But I'm seeing something like she's showing me him sitting outside in the nice summertime and being able to enjoy the nice weather. She's saying the summer, for him to be able to enjoy some of that nice weather as much as possible. Good. So maybe that's what so with him being more active, she still wants him to be cautious. So when he does become more active, this is her way of saying to make sure he doesn't do all of it at once. Because she doesn't want anything. Has she always been kind of protective, Miss Diane? Because she makes me feel like she just doesn't want anything to happen to him. Maybe she's just being protective and telling him he needs to watch how much he does do. She was a bit controlling. Okay, so that makes sense because I'm sitting here, I'm like, why is she telling me the complete opposite of what some of the stuff that you're saying? So maybe this is her way of just being like, don't do too much. Okay, so I don't know. She was making me feel like she doesn't want him to do too much because she doesn't want something to happen. So it could be her being controlling, her being like very overprotective, you know. But she did say that this is a summer for him to be able to enjoy being outside. To be 91. Oh my gosh, my grandpa is I think he's 91 too. He's either 91 or 92. Lily. My daughter will not watch this. How old is Papa? He's 91. See, she knows how old everybody is. I thought he was 91. I didn't know if I was just, or if he was 92. He's 91, and he's going through dementia, but I know he would love to still be golfing. So that's amazing. That no wonder why I was feeling so many different things with him. My grandpa would love to be golfing still. He's 91 as well. So that's amazing that he's still golfing, Miss Diane. So that's probably why she's also saying for him to be careful and not to overdo it. I'm hearing though to make sure that he does. This could be just her, but she's saying to make sure to be careful with the month of July. I don't know. She's just worried about the heat because I feel like once he gets used to golfing and doing certain activities, she just doesn't want him to have a heat stroke or I don't know, something about a stroke being out in the heat. I don't know if he gets stubborn and doesn't drink a lot of water or she's just being worried. I don't know. I feel like she's just being mom and being worried. And she still wants you to run away. She says you work too much and you care a lot. She keeps showing me like a rear view mirror and it keeps zooming. She does want you to make like a bucket list, however you want to do it. She just wants you to be able to enjoy, even if it's going and taking the dogs and your dad to go to like the puppy places you were talking about, or maybe whatever my husband said may be cool. But I keep seeing you and like I can't like a little RV, like renting an RV or renting something and just being able to take some time for yourself. Did you have any specific questions for her? She has. I think she have you been cleaning a lot lately, Miss Diane? Who likes to sweep? Because she's showing me the sweeping again. Like I feel like she walks around the house with you guys. She's saying that she's always with you guys. She's saying there's not a lot of places she'd rather be. She says, because since she's made up of energy, part of her's always with you guys. Sometimes she'll go explore and see different places, but she says she likes to be around you guys. She hangs out with dad most of the time. She visits her grandpuppies. She just makes sure everybody's doing okay. I feel she's saying she likes to hang out with you when you're cleaning because she's saying it makes me feel like, I don't know, she's showing me like you're not in your mind as much because you're just more open. So I feel like she tries to connect with you while you're cleaning. Oh my gosh, she's such a stink pot, Miss Diane. And she's just going like, she's just like shrugging her shoulders. Don't worry, she might be saying that to me too, Miss Diane. She might be saying that to both of us. I'm not the best cleaner either. She definitely is. She could probably be pointing at me too. But I'll use spring break. The girls are home. Husband took the week off because it's their spring break. So my week's been kind of like, I've been trying really hard to stick to my routine even though everybody's home, and I'm actually really proud of myself. I've stick to what I need to do so I don't get out of my routine and everything like that. So that's when you're not, that's when, you're not focused, and that's not because you're not in your head. So that makes sense. That's her saying when you're not in your head, that's when you could feel her more. So I know some people, when it comes to cleaning, like they get so distracted cleaning that they're not in their head as much. I can do another reading, Misty. My kids are home. I don't have to go anywhere this week. I know normally I have to get off at 3, but I don't have to get off at 3 today. The kids are home. They have chores. They have stuff they have to do. They've enjoyed chores. They're babysitting Leo right now, listening to him bark outside. I took him. You're welcome, Miss Diane. I took him outside before I came live. I don't know who this person was, but he's like jogging and he's on our side. He can use the sidewalk, I know. But he's like running and Leo's getting ready, like he sees this man running at him. I was like, just cross the street, just cross the street. He didn't cross the street. So I had to like drag Leo, and the back of Leo's hair, he was just like standing straight up and he was barking at him. He was like, I was like, yeah, thanks, dude. I swear Leo is stronger than me sometimes. So I was like, just cross the street, dude. Cross the street. That was all I wanted, was for him to cross the street. He's very protective. And sometimes I don't know why. I won't tell anyone. I won't tell a single soul, dear. Leo. Lily, what's he barking at?
Yeah.
What's he barking at?
Can you fix
Fix your booty? Be careful with her, sis. I gave her medicine before I went live. Well, you can't look.
She looked at me.
You could do to your butt.
We're doing the high five, right?
It's about out. I'm still working, baby. What'd you do to it?
I didn't do anything. I just put
Okay,
it
you
on.
need to turn. Put your foot on the other side of the cord. Nope, this way towards me. There we go. Here, hold this right here. Did you? Okay, it hasn't come through yet, Misty. What did you send it through? Go ask your dad. I can't do it right now. That's Daddy. No government, woman. Unless my thing's being really slow. Yes, I'll do that through Messenger. There it is. It's just being really slow. Why does it have to be so slow sometimes? Maybe it's because my kids were in here. She loves that thing. I don't know if you could see. She was wearing a giraffe. She was wearing a giraffe thing. Like her. I see it now. I didn't see. Sometimes I get notified, and sometimes I do not. It didn't. I didn't get my banner. Okay, I gotta write your name down so I can do live and star. Okay. And I gotta miss Kathy star too. Got it. Okay. Okay, let me get my brain back in. Let me get my brain back in. I don't know what she did to her zipper, but my goodness. Nope, I got it now. The banner didn't pop up. You're good. I was waiting for the banner to come and it didn't. See, that's why I always like when you guys tell me, because it doesn't always tell me. Okay, so we're talking to Grandma Mary. Okay. I love that her name is Mary. My neighbor's name is Mary. I have an Aunt Mary. I have Marys in my life too. Let's see. She's coming in and she's saying that you have lots of jokes, Miss D. She was, and she's saying that she's just gonna say, if we can't talk government, then what are we supposed to talk about? And then she waves like a flag, like she's like her way of saying, I'm just joking. I know, but my brain between, I was trying to find it and then I saw it and then I accidentally clicked mail, but then my mail showed me that you did it. So that's why I was confused why nothing popped up. It usually does. Usually people who are like my regulars, it pops up all the time. Oh, I love it. I don't know, what is that? Is there something that's in her memory, Miss D? Like a plaque or maybe like flowers? Like, do you have something somewhere of her that like just for memory? That's I'm sitting here, I'm like, oh no. Because she came in, like she comes in, she's like, oh, she's got jokes. She's funny. I don't know, because I'm trying to figure out like what she's showing me, and I don't really know what it is, but I feel like it has to do something about her memory and that she feels special honored that somebody has that of her. It looks like flowers, but I heard the word plaque. I don't know what it is, but I just feel like there's something that is that you can see that like, not, she's like, she doesn't forget about me, but it's just something that you have that keeps her memory going. Or unless it's something that happened when she passed certain flowers or something. I don't know. She just keeps showing me like this arrangement of flowers, but it doesn't look like, just looks like with a plaque or something. I don't know. Unless it's a picture frame. I have no idea what she's showing me. And she's telling, and she's funny. She was like, she showed me a ladder and it laid on its side. She's saying it's time to pick it up and it's time to do some work. She's saying there's some work that needs to be done. And I feel like pictures. Maybe it's supposed to be a picture because it was like I saw flowers and then I saw a square. So I didn't know if they were supposed to go together for like a plaque or something. I don't know. Maybe it was supposed to be a picture. Maybe that's what she's talking about. My thumb is itchy. I feel like I just got bit by something. There's little bumps on it. That's weird. Anyways, so she's showing me a ladder. She's saying it's time to do some work. Are you and I can and she's going about this different ways. Have you thought about doing some work on the house? And she's also saying that she wants you to be able to go outside and do things. Oh. And and as hard as those moments are, for people, I sometimes like I know this may sound weird, but like to me that's a gift to be able to be with, and shows how comfortable and how much love those people like that person has for you to be able to leave with you present, because a lot of loved ones and a lot of people will hold on until their loved ones leave, that they know that they won't pass if they're still there. So for the people who get to be present for them. Her thumb was always itchy. No wonder. I'm sitting here. I'm like, what is wrong with my thumb? My thumb, like, it's all you can see. I don't even know if you can see it because my lighting's awful. I don't even know how to hold it up. But like right here, it's like all red, and I just can't stop itching it. You know what? I think a little part of it is bleeding. I should take I don't know if let me send you a picture because I know I can't show you on the live because I have a window right here and it's not showing you how red it is. And I'm like, why is my finger so itchy all of a sudden? It was perfectly fine. There, you can even see the little dot. And I'm sitting here itching. There, I sent you a picture, D. Okay, so maybe that's why. She was just showing me that. She was showing me like it made me feel like cleaning up or doing something. I don't know if you were going to like remodel the house, so that might be kind of like what she was going for, was the garden and stuff. Because she's saying that you need to get out of the house. She's more like my mother than my Aww. Okay, that makes sense too. She's saying that you need to have more fun too. She's saying that you need to and she's showing me that box again. I gotta figure out what this box is. Like, she's saying you need to get out of your comfort zone. She's saying that you do a lot of the same things. She wants you to get out of your comfort zone, I believe she's saying. Oh my gosh. I don't know. The skin's coming off. It just all of a sudden it still itches. So I figure I'm like, this has to be her because I was perfectly fine. I'm like, what is going on? Yeah, I sent you a picture to show you how red it is because I'm just sitting here itching ever since she came in. You got a new filing cabinet and a TV stand. Ooh, that sounds like fun. Okay, she says that's not out of your comfort zone that she was talking about. She's saying she's saying that she wants you to go out. She's saying that you have some things that you need to take care of, she says. I don't know what that means. And she's like looking at you like a mom. She's saying that you need to go take care of something. Maybe because all of a sudden I just keep seeing like this square. I'm like, that's what keeps popping up. And then she was talking about that you need to get out of your comfort zone. So she's telling you you need to do something new, go out, and it's hard for me because I'm like that too, but she's saying that you need to go out. My mom's a September Virgo, so now that all makes sense. My mom is the same way. She just, I feel like she just, I don't know. She's just showing me that you need to go out, you need to do things. And she's so funny. She's saying it's time. And the way she's showing me it's time, like from like the Lion King, when like when Mufasa comes in the clouds and tells Simba that it's time for him to go home. So she's telling you it's time for you to go out. You know, she knows you're comfortable at home, but she's saying that you enjoy, that you deserve so much more, and it's time for you to get to enjoy more of the experiences being in the physical world that you should do. I don't know why, but she's saying she wants you to use more of like your senses. Let's see. It might be both. Like, I feel like it could be both, because I feel like she wants you to get out of your comfort zone, out of your house. Let me see what she says for work. She says when it comes to work, she's saying to stop holding back. She says you hold back and you bite your tongue too much. She says that you know more than some of the other people who might be running it or may be in charge. She just wants you to, she's saying it's just time to branch out. She's saying she wants you to be able to do what you need to do. She wants you out of your comfort zone, because she's saying there's opportunities lying ahead of, like she's showing me, like, you know, it's like I don't know, they're showing me like a movie, like when somebody is stuck in a box and they're like, oh, I want to go to blah blah blah, and they're there but they don't know it because they haven't stepped out, and by the time they get comfortable stepping out, they may not be there anymore. You know what, that I feel like that could be your gifts opening up, but in order to do that, we have to explore our senses. We have to be around people. Yes. And I don't think it's being a robot. I think it's just about, and when we have gifts, and when empathy, empathness, I don't know what the correct word is there. Sometimes it's hard to be around people. It's hard for me to be around big groups of people for so long, because then, I don't really act like myself, because then I take their energy on, and then it kind of blends in, and then it takes me a while. So that's why I stopped working at childcare centers and things, because I started learning that when I'm around certain, like, when this goes for anybody, when you're around certain energies, and if they're more dominant, or if they're more jerks, or whatever you want to call them, sometimes you just take on that energy and stuff like that. But yeah, she just wants you to be happy. She's saying there's things out there that you can enjoy more, that will make you more happy, Misty. I know, I'm always like, I wish I had a group of friends to do this and do that, but I'm like, then I would actually have to leave my house. Empathic. There we go. I'm like, I don't know what the word is, and like empathy sounds like I'm like, I don't know. Like, I don't know what the word is. Empathic. I guess that might be the word. I don't know. She just wants, I feel like she also is just, she wants you to have the world. She just wants, she's saying that you deserve to have somebody in your life who sees you the way that she has always seen you. She's saying that there is somebody out there who's going to make you see love and make you see the world in a different light. She's saying that you just have to allow yourself to allow them to come to you, if that makes sense. It is. It's very overwhelming, and it's really hard with a lot of for things going on now in the world everywhere. Like, it's so much to take on. She wants you to be able to have stuff. And she just wants you to take those leaps. And she's saying that she's saying there's even some things that you can take Mini-Me with and go do before maybe she even starts going back to school, that you can take her and go do some things and have fun. Because I always remember, a work trip that we took. I think it was a few years ago, but we were traveling on the way back, and I think we had more fun coming home from wherever this party thing that I had to host. And then we came home and we found this little town and being able to do things. Like, I just feel like getting lost in, unexpected things she wants you to do. I know. And that's why, and she's saying that's why she wants you to be able to have that. But she's saying, that's why I said that's why she's saying she wants you to be able to allow it. Like, it's hard because if we're in that mindset of, I know, I'm just going to get hurt again. So I don't know why I'm looking for a relationship, but let's go find a relationship. If you have that mindset, sometimes it's hard to believe that it works that way, but it really does. That's why I always push when people always play that Disney, they tricked me. I don't believe that they did, because if you watch the movies, none of those princesses are sitting there being like, oh my gosh, I just got dumped. Oh my gosh, this guy's just gonna come and tell me what to do. Like, they're manifesting. They're always positive. So she's coming and saying the more positive thoughts, the more positive that you have with love and that you put out there, then that prince will come. Oh my gosh, I would love to be 2 blocks from a beach. I would be doing my lives from a beach every day. I would have the girls there. We would be live on the beach. You guys could see the ocean. Oh my goodness, that would be so exciting. Maybe one day if we ever get to go on vacation, I'll get to do a live from a beach and just hang out with you guys while the girls build sand castles and stuff. It would be fun. Oh, so exciting. Your mom's showing me like something about an overnight that you will go do with your daughter. Is there like an amusement park, or is there something that she's been wanting to do? She's showing me that you guys would go do that, and that you would do an overnight maybe at a hotel or something, and then maybe go shopping or doing something somewhere. Yeah, and you know what, and I feel like, as from, because if you look at it, like Sleeping Beauty and all of that, they were created so, like, I know people don't think it's that long ago, but like, here, I think Snow White. When was Snow White created? Let's see. I think isn't Snow White the original? Okay, so the original story of Snow White is taken from. So the original Snow White was called The Brother Grimm, and it's from like a 19th century German fairy tale. So this fairy tale is technically like where Snow White, I don't know why it popped up like this. Okay. Like was brought back to like the 1812, it says. And if we look back, like relationships and family and marriages from when these kids were like these movies were made, like romances and love and all that were just in a different stage. Like 1937, like it was made 1937, Snow White came out. I think Sleeping Beauty was like 1940s or something like that. So it's just a different thing. I was looking at something. American Dream had a mall and amusement park, so it would be a little bit of both. Yeah, I saw I heard amusement park, even though that's something I would never do and that I always leave to my husband. Like I saw like doing some things and then an overnight somewhere, and then I felt like we'd be going shopping. You know what I mean? Like I know I know it doesn't seem like it because we watched them when we were little. Like I watched it when I was little, but I don't ever remember my mom talking about, all of this. But like let's see. Sleeping Beauty was 1959. Beauty and the Beast is a new one. Like Beauty and the Beast, I can understand why it's newer because of his angerness and because of all of that. You know what I mean? Like some of them, I feel like the older ones, the first ones and all of that have come out, Cinderella was 1950. To me, it's just love and relationships were just totally different back then. You were in a relationship and you made it what you want it to be. But I never knew that about Snow White either. That's weird how like that popped up. Like it's saying it started like in 1812. It was like it comes from the Brother Grimm somewhere in Germany. Was it Germany? Yeah, it says German. There's like a whole history about Snow White. It's crazy. 1937. That was a long time ago. I love it. See, and that's what she showed me. I heard amusement park, and then it made me feel like you would stay somewhere just to have, that it's always fun. I always remember being a kid. It was always fun to be at, a hotel and hanging out. So I get it. Yeah, and I think that's why some people are like, "Oh, Disney tricks everybody." Paul, if people would get out, like people just have to remember that when these movies were created, they didn't have the same things we do now. They didn't have to worry about significant others going on their phone and cheating on them through websites or talking to other people. The world's just not the same as it was, and that's something we just got to stick to. But I have a few private readings that have popped in. So since nobody else has paid for a reading, I have some, and then I'm going to do your star card reading as well. Miss D, I will send it to you in Messenger. So I got a few private readings I have to do. So I'm going to go do those. You don't have to apologize. It's not that you're being filtered. It's like you guys comment, and I swear on my end, it takes like 5 minutes for you guys to come through. I don't know if it's my Wi-Fi or if it's just the StreamYard, but I'm just not getting your comments as quickly as you guys are probably posting them. I don't know why. But I hope you guys have a good Thursday. Hopefully I'll be on tomorrow. If I do come on tomorrow, it might be a short one just because it's the weekend and they have to go back to school on Monday. But I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you guys later. Bye, guys.